Tips and tools on the value of repetition. Everything I have learned with my mentor, Bob Proctor, was a tiny little bit illogical for my analytical brain. And now a client who has started to learn thinking into results has called me and asked me, Jasmine, do I really need to do all this repetition? Do I need to repeat everything every single day over and over again, even on Saturday and Sunday also? And I smiled and I said, I'm going to make a video on that for us to understand the importance of repetition. So it's crazy. And I thought, yeah, people tend to believe this is not logical. Why would I repeat something for myself? And for that case, now today, I would like to tell you the story of the Think and Grow Rich, which was written by Napoleon Hill and which is the basic Bible of thinking into results, or my Bible, or Bob Proctor's Bible, because that was the starting point of everything. So let's see the story of Think and Grow Rich. So Andrew Carnegie, who was a very wealthy man in the early 19th century, and he became very rich in quite short time, and by the age of 30 he was already a billionaire. He was the wealthiest man. And he was searching for a journalist to write his story, and he engaged, and that is when he meets Napoleon Hill, and he engaged that he would write over 500 people's most successful stories. And we will read in Think and Grow Rich about Henry Ford, Thomas Edison. And he was supposed to write the principles of observation of these successful people, and without paying him. So that was the deal between the two of them, that he was not supposed to pay him. Imagine that in nowadays, who would accept a job without being paid? So Napoleon Hill accepted that he's going to work with Andrew Carnegie without getting any payment. And he knew that after a while he would start to self-sabotage himself. So that is when he actually gives the skill of repetition to Napoleon Hill. And that is when Napoleon Hill creates an affirmation which he starts to tell to himself in the morning, in the evening, in front of the mirror. And which was like that. I'm not going to match your achievements, but I'm going to surpass them. So this is what Napoleon Hill was telling to himself in front of the mirror. I'm not just going to match Andrew Carnegie's achievements, but I'm also going to surpass them. So, and after a while, he started to do that. And after 2 or 3 weeks, anyhow, at the beginning, he said, how illogical sounds that? How crazy it must be. But he said, okay, so Andrew Carnegie now is a millionaire, so he might know something that I don't know. And that's why when he says, okay, let me try to do this repetition day and morning, evening. And imagine after 2 or 3 weeks, he said, what if this would be true? What if this could really happen? And after 1 month, he started to believe that it could be possible. So this is something that he started to repeat for himself, morning and evening. I'm not only going to match your achievements, but I'm going to surpass them. So that is what happened. After 1 month, he already started to believe that this could be possible to happen. So actually, his subconscious mind was impacted already. And after 1 month of consistent spaced repetition with motion, that is when he started to believe in that achievement. So the constant spaced repetition of a mutual formula, and you will start to believe in it in your subconscious level. That is why your body, and as we know, your body is the instrument of the mind, and it must give, and it must, and we know that it must, all the information that is in your subconscious mind will move your body into action, will give it ideas, will give it opportunities, will give actions, and it will give them results. So it has to move into form what you impact into your subconscious mind. So Andrew Carnegie might have educated around 100 or 200 millionaires, but Napoleon Hill, at the final end with his book, Think and Grow Rich, might have impacted 100,000 millions of people with his book, with his well-known book, Think and Grow Rich. So I wanted to make a short video on that to see how important it is, the space repetition, embodied with feelings. So if you want to create something in your life, you need to understand how important the repetition is. The same goal statement, the same habit statement, the same thing in front of the mirror, because the reason is to impact your subconscious mind. Success is not about accumulating more knowledge, but it's about creating habits, simple formulas in your mind that your subconscious mind accepts.